So I got 12 bottom, 14 top, and it's cost me 1,700, I think it was. Teeth are still so sensitive. I think it's brought my features out a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Like to the side. Teeth are still so sensitive. It's just the front ones that are hurting. Bottom one's fine. It's just the top. But I've just got to get used to them. I think it's brought my features out a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Like to the side. But I'm all for it. Like I'm actually all for it. I mean, newspapers for my teeth. Like everyone's hating on them, and I don't know why. Because I think they're perfect. If you want to go to Turkey for turkey teeth, then I'd just show them a picture of my teeth. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think they're stunning. And if you don't like them, then that's on you. And I'll say, you know what I'll say.
I had to jump on here and talk about this video. She's getting trolled loads for choosing the style of teeth. She even says in the video, if you want turkey teeth, show them my video. This is her preference. This is what she loves. And I think it's unfair that she's getting trolled. We can see that the teeth are very dominant. They're very big. They're very white. The teeth are not well spaced in terms of there's no gaps between them, which again is a style, and they have no natural features, which is what she wanted. The only thing that may be of concern is her speech might be affected, but this is the style that she wants. What do you guys think?
As if I'm just walking down the road and I laughed and my teeth fell out on the floor. No, why me? Oh.
I couldn't give a f*** what you say about my teeth. I'm happy with them. You lot are just hating. Because I'm here living my best life and you're all just hating on me because you're jealous. Because you ain't got teeth like me.
Maisie had her teeth done recently and is absolutely over the moon with them.
They are exactly how I wanted them. The deal I got was unbelievable. So I got 12 bottom, 14 top, and it's cost me 1,700, I think it was. Teeth are still so sensitive. I think it's brought my features out a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Like to the side. But I'm all for it. I'm actually all for it. The comment section is they're not real, are they? To all the people that love my teeth, big up to you. To all the people that don't, I have a bad on you.
I've had veneers now for 5 years. I got them in June 2020 and it is now June 2025. I had one set for 5 years and they fell out all the time. I mean, I kid you not. I wasn't eating anything crazy, but they would just fall out. Too much. So after 5 years of that set, I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm going to a different person. I'm going to get a brand new set. And to know, this first person that did my first set is a very, very well-known cosmetic dentist guy. So he has almost 1 million followers on Instagram. He does all these restorative new smiles. I mean, just all the things. Anyways, so a couple months ago, I went and got a different set. She gave me all of these, reasonings as to why my first set always fell off. They were too big for my body. My mouth. My gums were inflamed, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, hell yeah, this girl knows what she's talking about. Super excited. So she gave me 2 and 2 crowns. So my molars or whatever they were all the way around my tooth. And then my front 6, she gave veneers. She made them smaller because that's what she said, that my mouth couldn't handle the bigger ones and blah, blah, blah. It's been 2 months and I've had 3 fall out.
I've been through a braces phase. I've been through an Invisalign phase. I've actually been through 2 Invisalign phases. And I've also been through the veneers process twice. And so I'm seeing a lot of comments on TikTok with literally thousands of likes that say to people, when they see a video of someone with bad veneers, they'll be like, oh, why didn't you just get braces? There are other ways to fix this, and that. I want to clear up some misinformation. And I'm not a dentist, but long story short, the reason why I got veneers was I got into a weird accident as a kid where 2 of my front teeth, these 2, I think it was these two, but they never quite developed and grew up. So for most of my life, I always had really small, I don't know what these teeth are called, but these are always really small. And from the age of 7, since I got into this weird accident, ever since I've been 7, I have a core memory of being in the orthodontics office with my parents and the doctor telling my parents that eventually when I'm older, I would need jaw surgery and caps, which at the time, I'm pretty sure caps were just a different term for like a veneer or a crown or something to place on top of a tooth. And the reason why he said that was because these teeth were never going to grow to the size they needed to be. So fast forward, when I had been doing YouTube for about 5 years, I was getting older. It was something that I was always a little bit insecure about because it just made me look really, really young, and I wanted to be a little bit more mature in my smile. So I went and looked at veneers. The problem with veneers is you can't just get one tooth done because the tooth, when it's a veneer, is porcelain most of the time. And that means that it's going to discolor differently than your other teeth. So typically, if you're just going to get a veneer on your front 2 teeth, it's going to cause problems in the future because these 2 teeth are not going to yellow like the rest of them, and people are going to know that you had veneers. I always thought that that was just a fake thing to upsell people into getting more veneers, but I trusted the process at first, and I just got these, I think these are 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I just got these 6 done. Lived like that for a year. There are photos of me you can find, especially on like Getty Image from that time, where I only had my top 6 veneers done. And yes, they did shave them down really, really tiny. But before I get into the rest of what I want to say, it did really make my confidence better. It fixed the problem. And for me, I think I was a really good veneer candidate because I didn't just get it. Like, I think people are just getting veneers just to get veneers now, and that is something I would never tell someone to do. Do not get veneers if you don't have to do it. But for me, veneers really, really fixed my confidence. It fixed the issue that I had been getting insecure about as I got older, and it made me feel just more my age, and it made me feel a lot more confident, and I honestly loved my veneers so much. But in the following year, and you can see on Getty Images, when I went on red carpets, my top teeth would be white and my bottom teeth would literally be yellow. I lived like this for a year. I got like 3 rounds of Zoom whitening, but my bottom teeth and my top teeth, no matter how much I tried, would always be a different color. And when your veneers are so white, mind you, I think I got a really natural color, so they're not like super, super like chiclet white. But even though I got a natural color, if you saw a photo of me, the bottom teeth would be yellow. Yellow. There was no way to go around it. So after about maybe 2 years of living with just my top done, I ended up getting my bottom 6 done as well. I got my bottom 6 done, and now I have no problems with whitening. I've never whitened my teeth since I've gotten the bottoms done, and they just look great. Honestly, I've had 3 fall out in the last like 7 years. But I just get a little bit upset when I see these comments saying like, why don't you just get braces? What? Braces will not fix teeth that grow in smaller than usual. They won't fix that. I had braces for 3 years. It made my teeth straighter, but it didn't fix the problem. Sometimes veneers are the best option, and I hate seeing people on the internet talk so much trash about veneers because to me, they truly changed my life. They made me so much more confident than I am today. And without veneers, I would not be the person that I am, honestly.
I'm really happy. Pretend that didn't happen. I got my teeth done. They're a little big, but they'll take getting used to. The dentist said if I don't like the size of them, just chop them down with nail clippers.
It turned out the turkey teeth he had always wanted ended up bringing him more problems once he arrived back to the UK.
I've got an infection because of my turkey teeth. Because I knew I had a bad infection because it was bleeding and there was green pus. I had to call 111. The lady said I've got starting off gum disease. She was basically saying that I need to get all my teeth taken out and new ones putting back on. My gums are f***ing going because of these turkey teeth. Does anyone with turkey teeth have problems that I do? And I know what you're going to say. No, I was perfectly fine after it. I had no problems, and I'm just that 1% that has all the problems, don't I? Now I've got a hole in my tooth, the cap's gone, I've swallowed it, you pay all this money, it just doesn't get better.
I got veneers done almost a year ago, and I highly regret it. This was from an old TikTok, but this is what my smile looked like before.
Again, here's my teeth before, and I had kind of pointy canines that stuck out a lot, and it was really cute. This picture is a joke, but again, you can see my little canines. I really loved that about my smile. And here's my after. You may not think anything's wrong with this at first. This is a terrible photo of me. I'm in the middle of talking, but you can see how my 4 front teeth, just the 4 that I had done, stick out so much, and the rest of the teeth you can't even really see. So this is my before again. As you can see, the only thing that was wrong was my 4 front teeth had incorrect composite bonding done versus when I had some chips. These 2 in particular were literally crooked, and that needed to be fixed. This is my mouth after I got the veneers done. I got porcelain on the front 2 and composite on these side 2. Here's my smile now, which looks pretty good in a lot of lighting. But the 4 front teeth, they protrude so much, it's made my mouth like a V shape like this. All my other teeth that weren't done are kind of smaller and back more. Also, I don't know if I'm just OCD, but the teeth that he did the composite bonding on look like really wonky, and they kind of like flare out like this. And I just feel like they don't look like, you can see my natural tooth underneath some of the composite. Like, is that normal? In order to fix these problems, I'm gonna have to get porcelain done on these 2 that were composite, and then probably on my canines to bring them out a little bit more, which is so expensive. It's $2,000 a tooth, which is why I didn't get that done initially. My dentist said it was totally fine if we did, you know, just porcelain on the front 2 and then composite on the other ones, and it would look fine. But I feel like they just didn't blend anything well to my other teeth. So now I'm probably gonna have to go to Mexico or Costa Rica to get the rest of my teeth done because I'm not spending 8 bands on 4 teeth.
I absolutely love my veneers. I think it was probably one of the best investments I could have made in myself and my appearance, but it is kind of annoying when they pop off or break. So this happened last year to me when I was eating crawfish. I was like biting down on a crawfish to like suck the head, don't judge me. And yeah, my veneer popped off, and it was like my front veneer, so it was like very obvious. And then yesterday I was like eating a chicken wing, and again it was super delicious, so I was like gnawing on the bone, again don't judge me, and then like my side veneer like popped off. So now this is what it looks like. If you guys don't know, this is literally how they shave your teeth down when you get veneers. And not only do I look crazy, but it's like super sensitive right now because kind of like your nerves are exposed and everything. So I'm about to go to an emergency dentist appointment to get this like little veneer put back on, and thank God I didn't freaking swallow it because that would have been like thousands of dollars.
This is how I have to drink with my veneers. I have to put the straw to the back of my mouth so that nothing is hitting this front, like part of my mouth at all. Like wrinkles much? Yeah, that's how you gotta do it. It's not cute, like, but how sensitive your teeth are is unreal. And it could be like from anywhere from 6 months to a year, so.
I broke my veneer. I knew I shouldn't have ate that motherfucking granola bar. God damn. So what do you do in this situation, you ask? Well, when you can't get in with your dentist right away to get a new veneer, we about to glue this bitch back on. I deserve to be loved. I deserve. Okay, listen, what we do is get this little concrete powder type stuff, this 2 drops of liquid, mix that shit together, put it on the tooth, and then it should cement itself back on. Hold on. First, you gotta divide that in half. Mix this part of it. It's giving science project. It's giving, this is ratchet as fuck. Listen, I'm gonna call my dentist to get a new one, but in the meantime, I can't be fucking snaggletooth. I'm putting it on the tooth, on the veneer. Now I just gotta match it up. Oh, wait a minute. It go this way? Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Here it goes. I think it goes this way. Is it on there? This is so fucking ratchet. Thankfully, I still have my teeth under here. They didn't shave my teeth down for real. They shaved like one of them, barely. But I already had naturally small teeth. That's why they didn't really have to shave mine. Okay. You can see where it's cracked. But it's on there. That's not a permanent fix. I have to go to the dentist and get a new one. But y'all.
Yesterday, while eating a taco, I lost one of my veneers. Right here. It's been about a year since I've had any type of incident of one of my veneers coming off. But you know what? At least it wasn't one of the front ones. So at work yesterday, I was like this the whole time. I was like, yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. It's so funny.
Good morning. I am so tired. I slept so good last night, and the reason I know that is because one of my veneers fell off. I was sleeping so good. Like, seriously, that's my temporary veneer, and that is why you listen to your dentist when they tell you that you shouldn't get temporary veneers, and you tell them that you want them anyways. But yeah, we know for next time. One of the worst things that could happen to me, as far as my appearance goes, just happened to me. Call me Tana freaking Mojo. My tooth fell off. My tooth literally fell off. I got it right here in my hand, so no worries. I'll just go to the dentist and have him put it back on tomorrow, but I'm gonna cry. I'm literally gonna cry. It's fine. It's fine. I have the tooth. I can get it put back on, but and also, like, my teeth are shaved down to nubs. And it hurts so bad to like even talk because my teeth are so sensitive.
One of the questions I get asked the most, how much do veneers cost? We offer two different types of veneers. First type is hybrid veneers. Those are 70% porcelain, 30% composite. Those are $1,000 per tooth. Second type is 100% porcelain. Those are $1,800 per tooth. Most patients do their top 10 teeth. So we're talking anywhere between $10,000 and $20,000 per arch. Main difference between the 100% porcelain and the hybrid veneers is the longevity. 100% porcelain veneers last longer, like 20-25 years. Hybrid veneers last about 10 years.
I went to Turkey and got my teeth done. Now, the most obvious reason why people go and get their teeth done is because their teeth are shit. Mine were absolutely terrible. Mine was a mix between probably bad oral health, genetics. I've also got lupus. I visited a dentist over here and I was quoted £22,000. So, like most of us here in the UK, we ain't got a spare 22 grand sitting in our back pocket. So, off to Turkey I went. So the first time I went, I've been 5 times, by the way. I just had my top set done. I didn't have the bottom ones done. I had the top set done. And because I had teeth removed, I had to have a metal bridge that went on the top. And because I didn't have my bottom set done, the metal bridge at the top couldn't be a nice bright white colour because they had to sort of match my natural teeth at the bottom, so I made them a bit of a yellower tinge. Well, got back home, absolutely hated it. Too yellow, didn't like them, waste of money. The only way that I was going to be able to have porcelain crowns is if I had implants. So, went back over, had the implants. I had to have a temporary fitted when I had the implants in. After the implants had healed, after 3 months, went back over again. That's when I had all the tops done with porcelain crowns and then had the bottoms done as well. Fast forward a year, I'll get a nice big dirty abscess on my face. Go to the dentist over here. Yep, I need a root canal. That's going to cost $1,500. So what do I think to myself? Let's go back over to Turkey. A root canal is a fraction of the price of what you pay here. So I book, I go over to Turkey and I get my root canal and I come home. 6 months later, experiencing a little bit of pain. And I'm thinking, oh God, because the root canal is on a bridge of 3 teeth there. I was thinking, oh no, it's not now gone into the next tooth. So I've gone back to the dentist, done an x-ray. No. The infection is in the tooth that's had the root canal. It ain't been done properly. So I'm just sitting back waiting for the abscess to reoccur again. Oh no. I can probably say, with all the troubles that I've had, I should just kept my skanky teeth.
Do you know, it's crazy the amount of people that are saying the best veneers that they've ever seen. Thanks so much. But I'm even happier now because of all the comments and all the messages I get, and then people stop me saying, God, where'd you get your teeth done? They look so... Now, that's what I was a bit nervous when I got them done, because I thought the last thing I want is to get my veneers done and then for not to look natural, you know. I wanted to keep the natural look, so that's why I got them exactly like this. Absolutely perfect. Now, I don't want to gatekeep. I went to Turkey to get these done, which I think are probably the best. But you can see, look at the shape and the definition. Personally, I don't think you'd be able to tell that they were fake.
I've been meaning to do a video about my turkey teeth.
I had my teeth done in Bodrum by Comfort Zone Dent. Bodrum is in Turkey, and just in case you didn't know, I think it's southern southwest Turkey. So that's where I have my teeth done. I had Emax crowns. So all my teeth are shaved down. Emax crowns, and I had 24 teeth done. You can see all of my teeth done. And I think there's like 2 or 3 that haven't been done because I'm missing one tooth right at the back. And so what they did is we landed, we went for our appointments. We literally, the next day I think we had prep work. I don't know whether we had prep work the first day or the second day, but these teeth were fitted the second day after the prep work was done. Super, super fast. So Emax crowns, I had BL1, which is the whitest color you can get. And I can't remember what the style is. I think it's called natural, but I had my fangs a little bit longer than on the chart. I had no issues. I had no issues whatsoever with Comfort Zone Dent. They were efficient. The hotel was amazing, and it's included in the price. Travel isn't, but transfers and hotel is. Really nice hotel in a really nice area. I was really pleasantly surprised. I keep saying really. Very pleasantly surprised. And yeah, the dental work is amazing. I have not had any issues at all. No toothache. There was no pain when they were doing it. I've not had any issues afterwards at all, ever. It's just been a breeze. But I did have them done almost 2 years ago. It was January 2024. We're nearly in 2026, so that is nearly 2 years ago. And I would expect that their technology is better now. And I was even thinking about maybe getting them redone. I was contemplating it. Maybe I should get the gnashes redone because I would like to change the shape a little bit. But for very white, very fake teeth, they do not look like chiclets. They look like really nice shaped teeth. I get loads and loads of compliments on my teeth and my smile all the time.
Earlier this year, I got composite bonding done on my teeth instead of veneers, and here are 3 things that I think you should know before you get them done yourself. Number 1, oral hygiene is very important. Obviously, that should already be a staple in your daily routine anyways, but you want to make sure that you're really on top of your oral hygiene, because what happens is when you get material on top of your teeth, like composite bonding, the spaces in between your teeth get tighter. So food has more of a chance to stick in there. So make sure you're literally flossing in between your teeth the correct way. You need expanding floss. I also have in one of my other videos showcasing how I do it, and I have it linked in my showcase if you want to look into it. Number 2, composites, you cannot whiten them. So that's why you need to pick a color that matches your teeth, the rest of your teeth. Do teeth whitening if you would like to beforehand. You can't whiten composites. Anything dark that may stain your teeth, like coffee, red wine, you need to drink it through a straw to make sure it doesn't stain your teeth. And number 3, they say composite bonding is prone to chipping and breaking. I haven't had any issues with that. I can still eat apples, I still chew ice, I still do all those things. But that is a warning, I guess, so keep that in mind. So if you eat ice or if you chew hard foods often, just be careful. I've had no cracking, no chipping, any of that.
No shade, guys. I really want veneers. Like, I've been wanting veneers for the past, 5 years. But I could never get veneers and walk out of that doctor's office with veneer breath. Oh, veneer breath is an epidemic that's on the outbreak. These girlies that got veneers, probably 4 years ago, I don't know what it is, but their mouths stink. Oh, baby, their breath smells lethal. I don't know, but baby, I could do anything. I could take anything in life, not bad breath. Because I talk too much. Baby, I'm always in somebody's face talking. Bitch, I'm always cursing somebody out. And secondly, I told my friends, I'm like, yo, if you guys ever smell my breath, oh, I have no shame. Tap me on the shoulder and send me to the freaking bathroom. I'm gonna go brush this teeth because what? And these girls might be stinking at the weirdest time. Like, how your breath stink in a club? Didn't you just take a shower? Did you not just brush your teeth to come to the club? Did you not take a sip of the Henny? Did you not swallow some of the funk? Like, you'd be out with a badass bitch and her mouth stink because she got those veneer breath. Like, it's stressing me out. I really want veneers, but baby, I'm so dreading veneer breath. If y'all know a doctor who's really tea and his work is like impeccable and you do not have bad breath after the surgery, oh baby, tag him for me. Also, they're expensive. I know veneers was like $30K.
This veneer breath, if you cannot fully pay for the procedure, then I'm telling you, man, hold out, because you're getting discount teeth, but the people around you are paying full-time prices with that breath. I don't know if y'all are skipping getting your tongue scraped, getting gum renewal, or whatever the real procedure is, but I'm telling you, man, this lady walked up on me today and the mouth was marvelous, and I know there's a lot of people that are not going to tell you her breath smelled like rhino sex. Like, imagine two rhinos in the wild that just been in the wild and they don't bathe, and could you just imagine, or like afterbirth, or like just like you ever step in dog feces and it's on your boot and you just dragging it through your house, or you just walking and you can't figure out what's going on but it's violently attacking your nose. If you cannot afford the procedure, I don't know if you need a new tongue, I don't know if you need a new gum line, I don't know if they need to replace the lips because maybe they were infected with the teeth that you had prior to getting the veneers, but enough is enough, man.
I finally know what people talk about with veneer breath. Something ain't right in the back of their throat, bro.
Well, because a lot of people get veneers and they get teeth put on top of rotten teeth, but a lot of the time people don't want to do those things because that will cost even more money on top of what you have to pay for the veneers. So people just, and a lot of the reason that a lot of people go to Colombia and to other countries to get the veneers is because it's cheaper to get porcelain veneers in other countries than it is here. Here it's like $40,000, $50,000 if you go into a reputable.
Yeah,
really
but they're getting them done here and they stink.
They getting them done there and they stink because who you talking about got them done there?
I didn't say that.
There's no such thing as veneer breath. The problem is patients get veneers and don't understand that when you get veneers, you have to have great dental hygiene. It's like if you bought a Lamborghini, you're not gonna go to the gas station and just get the regular unleaded. The veneer breath narrative to me also comes from people who are jealous that other people have veneers. Because in the dental world, we had never heard about veneer breath until the things hit the internet. So in my eyes, to me, maybe that stems from a little bit of jealousy. I'm not sure.
I'm going to give you a list of reasons why you shouldn't get veneers. And if this list is you and you're planning on spending like $25,000 on veneers, don't go through with it. This one's really obvious, but tooth decay, gum disease. You can't build a house on sand. Second one, if you are a grinder, you're going to be putting so much pressure on them and then they'll end up breaking. People with crooked teeth, if your teeth are all crooked and you try and put these veneers on them, it's going to be hard for them to stick on. You should do ortho first and then look to veneers if you're going to. People with really thin enamel, you need the enamel to bond the veneer onto. That's where it gets its strength. If it's too thin, then long term they're going to end up coming off. This one's an important one. If you can afford it, you will have to have them replaced at some stage. So if you're going to spend this much now, just know you're going to have to spend it again later on down the track.